claps, please.
You're not recording any of whatever that brain seizure was.
Reset the timer. Wild
What's up?
Wow, wild times. Here we go. Regular pod in the studio, feeling good, looking good. How you doing, Peter?
Oh my God, I feel good. I look good. I've covered up my love handles and my breasts.
Dude, a shacket. I see you're both rocking the fall shackets.
That's right.
It's a
Love
nice
this thing.
way to dress, but you can't really do it in the summer.
No.
But in the fall, when you start packing on a couple LBs and you wear a shacket and you kind of like look a little upscale because you got a collar on, dude, I'm a big shacket
By the
fan.
way, this is our first podcast. We had a lovely group hang.
Yeah.
A little pool party.
Very fun.
Forrest shows up with four full-size gigantic pool noodles.
I'm a hero.
Where
to
did
the
you get
people.
them?
Dude, I'd love to take all the credit for this. Jessica listened to one of the wild times of the maybe 14 where we've bitched about pool noodles not being the same size they used to be.
Yeah.
And she found them. She found them at Target, and they were 99 cents each. Remember when we looked them up on Amazon and they were $38? Yeah. No, she found them at Target for 99 cents. So
Man, let me tell you.
yeah.
Pool noodles, squirt guns. They were filled with urine.
Yeah. My
And,
son did not break anything, which was shockingly
Yeah,
It was a
really
good
impressed.
in though, because your son kept getting me with the squirt gun, and then you're like, you kept telling him no, so that was my cue to just like beat the shit out
But
of
I
him.
said that. I was like, beat him up.
And I did.
He
I
will
just took
keep
him.
doing it until you
and he loved
physically
it.
abuse him. Yeah.
There are many photos that Peter sent me of me holding my youngest kid, who's 16 months old, while your son Rhodes is choking the shit out of me
Yeah, he does
from
that.
behind. And there's one where my kid Rhodes is like choking me out like fully.
Yeah.
And my kid that I'm holding, her face is submerged in the water.
Yeah, she's terrified. Yeah.
It's like I want to say something about parenting or something, but the truth is he's just completely feral.
That's it.
He cannot be controlled.
All little boys are, I've realized.
Yeah.
Mine was so good, and all of a sudden, 3 years old, the day it's like
Kicks
over.
in.
He's insane. He goes, his newest thing, and we'll get off this just 1 second.
Get off it.
But he just, now this will be funny to everybody. He just goes, go away, daddy. And like just keeps
solid.
doing it. And I'm like, I will murder you. You do not speak to me that way.
It makes no difference.
He doesn't care. He loves me.
Boy, there is a lot going on. We had a great pool party.
Yep.
We've been hanging out a lot.
Yep.
It's cooling down outside, which is
nice.
quite lovely.
I love it.
Very
yeah.
lovely.
It's my time of year.
You know what? With that, I saw a very interesting story. Kyle? What's in the news?
Sir, news from the underground.
Love that
Okay,
jingle.
Kyle, pull up a picture of the thing I want to talk about, please. Don't go to the headline. Don't go to the story. Just go to the picture. I want to show you guys something. Okay? Fort Collins, Colorado. Lovely area.
Ugh.
Look at these rabbits.
What the hell was that?
These are bunnies that are hanging out in Colorado that are being spotted and reported to Fish and Wildlife constantly.
So it's like a lion bunny or what? It's got a mane of black spikes on it.
This has been going around. I had a couple friends send this saying, what the fuck is going on?
It's pretty gnarly.
It looks
like
horrific.
horns. Yeah, about 15 black horns growing out of the
Kyle,
bunny's
scroll
face.
down. I think there's a few more images.
It's a tough look.
It's
a tough look.
So this has got to be something like the Tasmanian devil face cancer thing, right?
Pretty much. So the difference being this is a non-fatal thing that these rabbits are having, and it's a disease that only rabbits can get. I forget what it's called. If Kyle goes back to the article in a second here. Or what's it called there? I can't read that from here.
It's in 1-point font.
Yeah,
so
it really is.
read
It's
that.
so tiny.
The Shope papillomavirus.
Papillomavirus. So papilloma is like herpes.
Yeah, I think warts.
HPV.
Genital
HPV.
warts,
Yeah. But yeah, so it's a type of papillomavirus that's completely harmless to humans. Humans can't get it. It is the only rabbits that can get it. And apparently these tumors grow and then fall off, and it doesn't hurt them unless, it happens to grow into their eye or into their mouth so that they can't feed or something like that. But
rare thing.
what
a
I
rare
find,
deformity.
the reason I wanted to bring this up, so first of all, people are seeing it and they're reporting them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'd be grossed out. Like, I'm not grossed out by animals. I do surgeries, I do everything. If
Yeah.
I touch that, I'd feel gross. Like, it makes my skin's kind of
It's
wiggle.
making my skin crawl. Get the picture off.
It's very weird how it is just pure. It's a horn that grows pure black fur on it. Like it's furry with regular bunny fur, but pure black, which is wild.
Type in the American jackalope. Kyle, you don't need to say American. But this is a thing that every bar in the Southwest, little roadside bar has a jackalope in it.
Yeah.
Right?
Taxidermied jackalope.
Jackalope, where they take a deer or an antelope horns and they put it on a jackrabbit.
Oh, okay, it's fake. I was like, I thought these were fake.
No, it is fake. But Kyle, Google when the jackalope, because I think this has. I think there's a little tie in here.
This may have contributed to the jackalope myth.
When did the
interesting.
jackalope first appear in, folklore? Let's see. What is the origin of the jackalope? Because
AI will tell us.
1934.
Okay, now go back to the disease article.
Mm-hmm.
When was that disease first? Go back to our show doc, actually. When was this first reported?
30s.
1930s.
First identified in the
Wow.
1930s by Dr. Richard E. Shope.
There you go.
So I think it's pretty cut and dry. It's similar to when we talked about, and I did that Mysterious Creatures episode on the Ozark Howler and the American Red Wolf. I think this is the foundation of the American jackalope.
You've cracked the case,
I would
detective.
say it's you can't argue that.
You
Yeah,
can. I mean,
it's
look
solid.
at it.
Timing is perfect. Someone saw these. People were seeing these little horned bunnies.
Right.
And then someone in Wyoming made a taxidermy jackalope.
And that was it.
Yeah.
It all took
That's
off.
right. There was, it was in the newspaper.
Even not, yes, some of these are really horrific, but if you type in the disease in the rabbit, I'll bet you see some that just have one or two little spikes that look
Sure.
like, the early foundation. So how does that go, right? You're a hunter, you're in the 1930s, you don't know anything about this, you come into this area of Colorado, you shoot a rabbit with tiny little horns.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my God, this is a young rabbit. Imagine what these horns will be in 10 years, in 2 years, whatever. And then, like you said, somebody taxidermies it and that's it. It's all snowballs from there.
If you're hunting wabbit, do you think that
You just wanted to get that in.
if you're a wabbit hunter, would you eat this if you had shot it? Would you just
No.
cut the head off? Or
Honestly, I'll be honest. Like, I'm not a big hunter. We all know that. I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
kill a lot. If
I'm
I
just
saw
saying.
that in my garden, I'd shoot it.
you would?
Just to get it out of my garden. It just looks like a disease. It
Yeah.
looks like The Last of Us is hopping around your backyard.
It really does.
And I don't want zombie rabbits in my backyard.
I do find it interesting that the papilloma virus or whatever, it's like it seems to be some type of the same whatever font. I don't know what it's called. What do you call viruses when they're like a genus, species, whatever of warts, genital warts?
Strain? I don't know.
This is somehow related to the genital wart virus,
Grab
the
yourself a
papilloma
little
virus.
LS.
You guys both have genital warts, right?
Yeah, but
We've
they
talked
haven't
about
flared
this.
up in ages.
Well, yeah, they go away same way that these do.
Dude, yeah, that's yucky.
Pat does not want to talk about it anymore.
It's funny when you get to a
not
topic
great.
like that because Pat gets the skin wiggles.
Yeah.
And he just sort of shuts down.
Yeah, I
do.
He goes into himself and he's like, I'm not contributing. I don't want to talk about it.
It's
Makes
true,
my
it
skin
is.
itch, man. My eyes are itchy now.
Yeah,
He
likes to
hates
get
it.
through
Looking at it.
Normally, he has a lot to say on most topics, but you can tell when
Not
he
when
wants
it's
to zip
icky.
through it.
He
No.
does not like the ickies.
So let me get to some cheerier, less icky
Okay.
news.
Cheerier.
And I've got an animal mystery for you.
Ooh.
See if you can solve this.
Riddle me this.
So we're in New Zealand. Okay.
Yeah, g'day.
We're in Marangi Bay,
Of course.
New Zealand. I'm sure you know it.
Mairangi.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
I was born there.
Marangi Bay, energy conservation is going on. A lot of people use clotheslines.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
dry.
We all did.
Their clothes.
Yep.
A lot of silky boxers and panties.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And a lot of socks
Decadent
Ooh.
clothing.
are going missing.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Someone had their $300 cashmere sweater out.
Right
drying.
off the clothesline.
Right off the clothesline.
Wow.
Dozens and dozens of clothing items around this neighborhood
Yeah.
are going missing.
Mm.
Okay.
It's related to an animal.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
I definitely thought this was going to be like a pervert, like a guy.
Initially, you would think that,
Yeah.
right? With the
It's like the
socks and
butt sniffer.
panties.
He moved
the
to New
butt
Zealand.
sniffer.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's stealing
So
undies now.
What kind of animal would just go around stealing panties and boxers?
Okay, I'll go first.
Hmm.
A non-native animal,
Okay.
the possum that was introduced to New Zealand that are now everywhere, which are a problem. They're stealing these lovely silky undies to make little nests for their baby possums.
Nests make sense.
So because the behavior's new, that's why you're saying you think it's something that was introduced recently. But I'll say this is more along the lines
Know what I'm
of,
saying.
well, it was introduced recently because this hasn't been
No, it's
happening.
good logic.
so
Good logic.
But don't be facetious. Okay,
sorry.
But I'll say this is a classic animal that's been living there and everywhere else.
You have to say what it is.
Shut your fucking big mouth. This is just rats, which have learned this behavior and are now passing it on, just like the orcas are attacking boats. They're talking to each other.
Are either of us close?
Sure. It is a mammal.
It is an animal.
Let me give you a clue.
Okay.
The animal, there's one solo animal doing this by itself.
Oh no,
An individual.
An individual.
Okay.
And its name, let's see if this gets
it has a name.
Its name is Leonardo da Vinci.
How is that supposed to help?
Is it a crab?
Yeah, it sounds like a crab.
It's a crab or a lobster.
Okay, Leonardo da Vinci is stealing.
It's got to be able to get up to the
clothesline.
clothesline somehow, either from the ground or climb the tree and climb the rope.
It's a crow. It's a crow. He's
that's a
swooping
good
in.
guess.
He's hanging out on the clothesline. He's pinchy because he pecks people.
Yeah.
Somebody hand raised him. He's a hand raised crow named Leonardo da Vinci.
I gotta say it's a hermit crab that's learned how to climb a tree. and go over
It's
to-
a really big hermit crab.
No, it is a house cat.
What?
Leonardo da Vinci.
Oh, I was not expecting
We have
that.
video assets.
Oh,
there's
no.
a video.
Leonardo returning to his
Oh my God! Look at
Home.
him.
Wow.
He's so smug.
with a sweater.
Look how smug he is.
Oh, he's got the smug walk.
Dude,
going.
wait till you see how
Unreal.
many socks he collected.
I must.
He's got a whole.
This is
room full.
hilarious.
So look at
What?
this. So
That's all stuff he's stolen?
yeah, so the owner,
I want this
Helen,
cat.
she can't contain her kleptomaniac cat. And so there's a neighborhood WhatsApp group where she posts
Oh my God.
pictures of the photos and people can come get them.
That's outrageous.
Look at that. I mean, that's a department store.
That's like $600 worth of fine clothing
Yeah,
right
Dude,
there.
Kyle, can you Google the name of the town? Was it Waironga Bay? or something?
Mairangi?
Mairangi Bay. Can we take a look at this town? I want to know if this is a big town or a small town.
I'm just glad that they figured it out before some guy got mad and just like
Started
saw,
shooting.
Yeah, saw the cat and just shot it. Because now he gets to live and it's turned into a viral
it's
sensation.
lovely looking.
By the
Beautiful.
way. Yeah.
Right on the
Everywhere in New
beach.
Zealand, though, you just Google New Zealand and you're like, that's really pretty.
Looks awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
By the way, this was one day, a record-setting day.
Holy shit,
That was
that's
one
one
day?
day of clothes thievery?
Jeez.
I got something.
Cat's busy.
Prolific.
This,
Cat burglar.
okay, we're talking about New Zealand. Last night, my buddy texted me something that's insane.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane. We looked at doing the New Zealand Moose, I think, for season 2 of Extinct or Alive. You remember this?
Yeah, vaguely.
And then again, we looked at doing it in season 3. And so what happened was in Fiordland, which is far south New Zealand, in, Kyle, fact check this, I want to say the 1940s, they brought like 8 moose over from Canada on a ship, landed on the beach, and they let the moose out.
Okay. I'm wondering why, but
Because
okay.
they let a ton of big ungulates out in New Zealand for people to hunt. Red
Okay.
stag. So there's nothing in New Zealand. There's a couple birds, right? There's nothing there. So when
Gotcha.
people first inhabited New Zealand,
1900.
1900. Okay, so in 1900, they introduced red stag and deer and all these other things, and then they're like, let's get some moose. Like
Yeah.
the habitat's perfect, just like Canada, right? So they released how many? Does it say? First introduced. See if you can find out how many, Kyle.
I think it said 8.
only a few survive, but that could be anything.
Yeah, but I think it was like 8 or 10, right?
Oh, it says 10 moose.
Okay, there you go. 1910, 10 moose were released in Dusky Sound, Fiordland.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm painting a picture for you here.
It's a beautiful picture.
Thank you. So they release these moose. Now, for the next 10 or 15 years, hunters grace the cover of the local hunting magazine or newspaper of I shot a moose, like this guy right here. See
There
that?
it is. Yep.
That's what they were there for.
Okay.
Okay? That died out by, let's say, 1930.
Well, yeah, because they killed the 10 moose.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
put
and they
10
didn't
moose
breed.
out.
Yeah.
They put 10 moose out, and they said, go out and hunt them. That was the whole point of them. They'll breed, and we'll have more.
Yeah.
Now, since I'm making the dates up, but 1910, 1920, 1930, it's been presumed that the moose has been extinct. Okay, the New Zealand moose has been extinct. Now, there is a guy there called New Zealand's Moose Man. I forget his name, and he's dedicated his life to finding them because these various reports have come out.
Okay.
Now, everybody sort of discredits this. They go, yeah, they died out 100 years ago, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Except the other day, I'm talking like 2 weeks ago, this guy's driving a boat. He's a regular boat captain, picks up a couple Canadian hikers.
Yeah.
And that part of the story is important.
Sure.
Throwback.
And he goes, hey, how was your hike? And they go, oh, it's lovely. We saw some birds. We saw some waterfalls, and we had a great moose walk right by us.
Get
And the
out
boat
of
captain
town.
goes, what? They go, yeah, there's a moose right in front of us. They're from Canada.
They
think
didn't know.
this is
Yeah.
they think this is normal practice because
Yeah.
they live in a place where there's moose all the time.
Right.
Go to the
right.
text, Kyle. I just sent you a screenshot of a text my buddy sent me. Scroll down here. So he texts me this. I can't read. That's in half point font this time. He says, yeah, so basically these Canadians who know moose just made a throwaway comment to the water taxi guy that they had had a nice time and seen some birds and a deer and a moose. And so it just created a huge thing. So Kyle, you can Google it now and you'll see that it's all over the newspaper
Mhm.
because this didn't just happen to these Canadians. A week later, same thing happened. Another group came off the water and sort of inadvertently mentioned that they'd seen a moose.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, after 100 years, two groups of people within 2 or 3 weeks of each other have
Yeah.
seen a moose in New Zealand.
I mean, that's pretty wild. Like, so,
That's a big deal.
is this an area where people aren't normally at, or
Yeah.
or-
Oh, it's Fiordland. It's incredibly remote. Like Kyle, just
And massive.
type.
Okay.
Pull up the. Wow, I got to stop
Pill
drinking
it
the
up.
Light Strike.
Pill it up.
Pull up a picture of Fiordland, New Zealand. I mean, it's this big, super remote, rugged, beautiful habitat. And the only thing you can really do there is, there's a couple little towns or whatever, but then
Yeah.
you hike and backpack and
This
Jesus
is great. He's the
I gotta-
host of the podcast.
He
Dude,
said
I've had half of one light strike. That's it.
he let the light strike touch his lips, and he's saying back pep. Fucking beautiful, though.
I'm going to stop talking,
it's so
but you get
beautiful.
what I'm saying here. Anyway, the whole thing's crazy because 2 instances back to back, same area, more or less the same story, group of Canadians who know what a moose is, and they're not like, they have no reason. They didn't even know moose weren't native.
They
It would
literally
mean
just
that,
said it in
like-
passing.
8 generations
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
beyond what we thought. I
Have
don't know.
survived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let me posit this question. This will be a dog leg. So if there's anything else you want to say about the moose, you should probably get.
By the
it
way,
out.
just look at these pictures of Fiordland National Park.
it's so gorgeous.
I did
man.
a day's cruise there. Like you went out.
I
on, like,
did
kind of
the same one.
It was beautiful though.
Yeah.
How many generations of humans do you think it takes to get back to the year 1000 AD?
Football is back. Monday night football tonight. We're going straight from the studio to my garage.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Have a few adult sodas, and we're going to watch the Ravens and the Lions. And of course, we're going to be on Underdog. We love Underdog. You know why? Because playing on Underdog is super easy. You just pick whether your favorite players will go higher or lower on stats and touchdown. Get your picks right. You could win up to 5,000 times your cash. What do you think of that?
That's a lot of cash.
A lot of cash.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this week, we're doing our Wild Times pick.
Yep.
That we are going to have real hard-earned money on. Go ahead, Forrest.
I'm going to make some big money. I'll tell you why. Derrick Henry, really wish he played rugby instead of football.
Yeah.
He's such a beast. I'm going higher than 0.5 rushing, receiving touchdowns.
Okay, Peter, what are you adding?
I'm going Jahmyr Gibbs higher than 0.5 rushing, receiving touchdowns. Always makes me mad when I watch him against the Bears.
Yeah.
And
I like both of those. I'm going to add 2 to that. Jared Goff higher than 265.5 passing yards. I think they're going to need to throw a lot. And correlate that with Jamison Williams higher than 50.5 receiving yards. That is a 6x payout. If you want to follow along with us, we'll be watching the game. Download the app today and sign up with promo code WILD to score $50 in bonus funds when you play your first $5. That's promo code WILD. Millions of fans have already won billions making picks on Underdog. Will you be next? Underdog. Make picks. Win money. Must be 18 plus 19 plus in Alabama and Nebraska. 19 plus in Colorado for some games. 21 plus in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia. And present in the state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _dfs.html for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. New product that I've been using is Soul CBD and THC products, the out-of-office nightcap, as an alternative to pouring a glass of wine. Helps me unwind, helps me sleep, and Peter is obsessed with it.
oh man.
You've been eating a lot of them on the bonus pods.
That's right. I take them instead of boozing during the day. I grab myself one of the out of office. It's got just a perfect amount of THC for me. I don't like getting really like out of my mind or anything.
Right.
And it's great.
None of that come down after drinking.
No.
You know when you drink in the day and then you get back and you're like,
A
I feel
hangover?
sleepy and
Right.
headachy. Yeah.
none of that.
And you can change your dose if you want. Some of the products have CBD, some have THC. You can go from like 1.5 milligram microdose all the way up to 15 if you want to get a little silly.
Yeah.
And they're organically farmed, USA grown hemp, which is a good thing. They're vegan, gluten free, low in sugar, even though they taste like candy, and federally legal, of course.
Bring on the good vibes and treat yourself to Soul today. Right now, Soul is offering our audience 30% off the entire order. Go to getsoul.com and use the code WILD. That's getsoul.com. Promo code WILD for 30% off.
You guys know I'm outdoors literally constantly.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And huge sun shirt guy.
Yeah.
I've used every brand of sun shirt there is. And the poncho shirts that we recently got, I know you guys are wearing their overshirts, but this sun shirt, unreal. I don't know what kind of technology is in these shirts. I don't know how they're so breathable. They're so comfortable. They don't smell. I can wear them all day and they don't smell. I mean, they're just a fantastic sun shirt. Quite frankly, they fit really nicely.
They look good. They look good on you.
That's why I'm wearing it in the studio instead of outside, because they look really, really nice.
Yeah. Peter and I have the sort of overshirt button downs. They're great.
Collar stays stiff.
They look like just like a cool shirt you'd wear out.
Yeah, agreed.
Feels like your favorite t-shirt, like old t-shirt. Super soft.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Free
great.
shipping, free returns, free exchanges. They make it so easy to get the shirts, and that's important to me these days.
And honestly, they're a great partner to the pod because they're the best outdoor shirts. They're made for outdoorsmen. They know that that's what this pod is about, is outdoor adventure, comedy, all the things that we like. And they're just a great partner. So you guys should really check them out. I'm a huge fan of the brand.
Yeah, got a bunch of great styles. The original Western denim, ultralight. You can get them in short or long sleeves, regular, slim fit, tons of colors and patterns. And if you've been looking for the perfect shirt, something breathable, fits great, feels even better, and stands out in a good way, give Poncho a try. Go to ponchooutdoors.com/wild for $10 off your first order. That's PONCHO outdoors.com/wild for $10 off and free shipping. Go try them out.
I've never been a big jeans guy. I'd rather wear shorts. I'd rather wear sweatpants, anything. And Rag & Bone recently became a partner of the pod. And, I'll be honest, they sent free gear like the sponsors do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to show off how
You're
good I
looking
look.
good, baby. Look at those stems on you.
Literally,
Yeah.
the nicest, most comfortable, best fitting, best looking pair of jeans I've ever owned. I put them on and my wife, literally, she didn't know that I had new jeans. She's like, oh, you look really nice today. It's just the pants I was wearing.
They look very comfy.
I was so excited when we got the email because it's been one of my favorite clothing brands for a long time.
I didn't know.
Super high quality stuff.
And they
It's
feel broken
awesome.
in. Like you wear them and they're soft and stretchy. I mean, they look better the more I wash them. Like they're really nice jeans.
Well, they've spent 20 years obsessed with making jeans that get better over time, man. They're quality, high quality.
I'm not joking. I don't think I'll buy other jeans ever again. Like
Look,
they really are the best jeans I've ever owned.
Yeah, Rag & Bone doesn't just make go-to denim. They have their buttery soft t-shirts are unbelievable. I have a couple. It is my go-to, like if I'm going out to dinner or something like that, going to meet new people.
Yeah.
My Rag & Bone t-shirts are just locked every time.
These jeans are insane, and you guys will want to upgrade your denim with Rag & Bone like I have. So for a limited time, our listeners get 20% off their entire order with code WILD at rag-bone.com. That's 20% off at rag-bone.com with promo code WILD. When they ask where you heard about them, please support our show and let them know we sent you.
1000 AD.
Yeah.
1000 AD, so it's 1,025 years ago.
Yeah.
So a human lives an average 50 years.
Yeah, but
Once
is that
you
a
go back.
generation or is a generation a human lifespan?
Yeah, like if you look it up, they kind of take a generation based on what the royalty.
So it's not like
of that-
reproductive age.
So I'd say 2,000 generations.
No, that's
Well, okay,
some of the
that's
worst
forest
math
answers.
that's ever.
How is that bad math?
That's
It's great math.
It's
buddy.
1,000. Oh wait,
horrendous.
yeah,
That's his
sorry.
answer.
It's half. It's the other way. Sorry, 200
20.
generations.
Okay.
to 20.
Okay.
Wow.
Forrest has no concept of zeros.
I mean, he just made another word flubber, but
That was a number flubber.
the point is, though, dude, it's way less than you think. It's like 10 to 15 generations that will get you back. And you think, because I always think, like, when somebody says, like 100 generations of moose back, that's like 100 years. But people always say that. But in reality, think like your great, so like 5 greats grandfather was alive in like the year 1500, like 5 generations ago. How fucking crazy is that to think?
I never met him.
Well, but you know what I'm saying.
My grandmother,
You're
who's
only 5 steps away.
96, like, you know, she was one of 14 children that her mother had because half of them were likely to die.
Right. Of course. Yeah. So that's
my grandma.
That's the
my
1800s.
living grandma. Yeah.
So she's 90. She was so basically like the early 1900s.
And yeah, literally 4 or 5 of her siblings died while she was growing up.
Dude.
You know, and they lived on a farm in rural South Africa and all of that. But still, like her mom had 7 kids expecting that half of them would die.
Well, dude, and you think like, so even just
14 kids.
2 generations ago, we didn't even have basically electricity, every house running water. And it's wild to fucking think that, you know, and then when our kids, it's going to be like, they're going to be living with just AI tech robot fuck buddies,
plugged into their brains.
It's just wild.
Dude, I
don't know
think
why it
about
popped in
that
my
just
head.
living in Los Angeles where like you have to have air conditioning in the summer.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, people lived here for more than a century without AC.
In wool clothing.
Imagine that in like Arizona.
Dude, everyone
my
must have
God.
stunk.
Imagine being in Phoenix in the
Absolutely.
summer 50 years ago
No.
before AC.
It's I just read a stat. So you know, Arizona had basically back in at the end of the summer there, like its worst, most record-breaking heat that it's I think ever had.
Yeesh.
And it was 400 people had died by the time it was the end of July in Arizona
From heat stroke and
from
whatnot?
heat. Sorry, from
Dude,
heat
you can't
alone.
even go outside.
Well, dude, do you know that this has been the coldest summer in Southern California on record?
It's felt like
yes,
it. Yeah.
I've been like, what's going on?
I
here?
don't think we had that day we went to your house was one of the only nice days this summer.
Yeah.
And
Seriously.
it was a nice day.
It was like it's been 62 degrees at my house every single day this summer.
Great.
I love it.
I am against it.
Oh.
Summer
No,
is my time to go out on the water on the boat, and I have not been able to.
The Middle East is literally becoming unlivable because of the heat. It's like 120 Fahrenheit plus.
Yeah, but they're just building giant, long cities and stuff that it's, I don't know.
It just baffles my mind. When do you think the mass migration is going to start happening to like the Midwest?
To the Midwest.
That's where
It's
I
going to
wanna-
happen to like Alaska.
Oh shit! Yeah, when it gets to. Anyways, I just thought the generation thing. It blew my mind the other day, and then I started thinking. Sorry, more longer diatribe. How great it used to be.
I can't believe I said 2,000 generations.
I know.
Yeah, each generation's 4 months.
Yeah, and you to get to 1,000, you go back 2,000. It's 1,500 years. That math works.
Yeah. I doubled it instead of halved it.
But I was thinking about like, man, how great did it used to be? Like you could kill so much time just positing bullshit questions like that. And I think that's like why it's kind of fun on the podcast, because instead of just like immediately going to like Google or AI, we actually like figure things out.
You have to talk through it.
Talk
discuss
about it.
Yeah.
Well, so yeah, anyway, it was a cat.
It was a cat.
Oh, yeah. Back to that. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Klepto Kitty.
So we got a
Klepto
new
kitty.
segment that we're doing.
Okay.
We started it on the last pod.
Oh, yeah.
And you got a good one lined up?
Detour destination of the week.
This is the Detour Destination of the Week, brought to you by our friends at Toyota. So this
Beep,
is where
beep.
we share ideas for road trips, cool places
Yep.
where you can get out and have an adventure.
Yep.
Usually Forrest is going to lead it because he adventures the most.
True.
Sure.
These are not expensive trips.
No.
These are easily attainable.
Easily obtainable. Here's one for you. Really fun one. Easy to do.
Okay.
Okay. You got yourself a day. You're in or around the Miami area.
Okay.
You grab your Toyota, whatever it happens to be. This can be a Camry. It do not matter.
Love it.
And you head east on the 41. Check that, Kyle. And you head out into the swamp, into the Everglades. Now, there's lots of things you can do. You can go to beautiful Shark Valley, where you can ride a bike and you can see alligators and turtles and egrets and all kinds of things. You can go down to Everglades City, grab yourself a key lime pie milkshake
Ooh,
while looking
sounds-
at American crocodile.
Sounds yummy.
But the one thing that you cannot miss outside of the wildlife while you're there, somewhere that Patrick and I have been together, you know what I'm going to say?
Oh, yeah, of course.
The
Romantic.
Skunk Ape headquarters.
Oh, okay. What?
Dude.
That sounds Kyle, do you know what this is? He must.
Never heard of it.
Okay, so
Oh,
sorry.
it's a must stop.
It's a must stop. So it's on the side of that highway, whatever
God.
number Kyle was supposed to look up there. I
Yeah.
think it's 41.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
It's the one.
I'm seeing pictures already.
The one that
It looks-
gets you to the Everglades from
Yeah,
Miami.
exactly.
Yeah.
And you're driving down this highway. It's a 2-lane highway, one direction each way. It doesn't feel like a highway. That is what a 2-lane highway is.
What is that?
And
It's a skunk
you will
ape, baby.
see a skunk ape, which is Florida's version of Bigfoot.
okay.
out
And it has
front.
several nipples and shaved areas.
All of whatever that is. He's out front. You pull over right there. You go in. You meet the delightful rednecks that run the place. You buy. Here's what you do. You see the snakes because they have a whole bunch of snakes on display. Yep, that's in
Okay.
the skunk ape
Wow.
headquarters.
That's a big ass snake.
Go to the exhibits. See if there's more pictures. You got snakes there. You got turtles. You can go on an airboat ride right behind there.
Like in a kind of like, well, the equivalent of what a rice paddy is, like a swamp.
It's just a swamp.
Okay.
It's America's largest one. It's called the Everglades.
Okay. All right.
But you go on an airboat ride. You see the snakes. But here's the thing. It's ridiculous. There's all this alligator stuff. There's like Florida men running it. There's animal exhibits. There's a gift shop. At the gift shop, when you're there, it's the best place to buy your 5-year-old a blow dart gun.
Oh,
Yep.
nice.
True story. Yep.
Yes.
They
We got
sell-
one in college. It was the best
It's
fun.
the best. You
Yeah.
could try and shoot flies with it. You could shoot your buddies with the little rubber stoppers. You have the pins to shoot into things.
Yep.
Man, it's a good
You
stop.
put a little aphrodisiac in there and shoot your lover that you want to be your lover.
That's interesting.
Sure.
Sorry. Is that weird?
You could do
I'm
something.
telling you, the skunk ape headquarters, when you're spending a day in the Everglades, it's a cannot miss.
How did you guys come upon the skunk ape factory place?
We were
don't
shooting
know.
there, right? Weren't we
I
shooting in the
don't
Everglades?
know because I
remember.
filmed there a couple times.
Yeah.
I filmed there with Steve Ranella. I can't remember if we were filming and
Oh,
why
yeah.
we went.
I forgot to mention this. Right behind the skunk ape headquarters, little Airbnb. You can stay in these little villas.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't that
looks
cool?
awesome.
With the ponds behind, and they're cheap too. I don't remember what they
little
cost.
wooden ladder up into the loft
Yep.
area for a second sleeping area.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, a little bench under like a very old palm tree.
This is old school Florida Everglades.
This
man.
honestly
Yeah.
looks awesome, man.
It is.
Oh,
It's great. No, you gotta do away with the screens. There's not a lot of service out there anyway.
perfect.
And boy, it's a treat.
I also believe it's called the Skunk Ape Research Center.
Okay.
It might be
I'm
that.
pretty sure.
It might be that.
It's mostly a gift shop.
Yeah.
But yeah, Skunk Ape Research Headquarters. The owner famously took a Skunk Ape video.
Oh, really? So,
and
Kyle, got to find that skunk ape video.
has obviously profited off it.
Yeah.
To the point of making a
Dave Sheely. Yeah, he's the owner
That's
Here
right.
it is. This
And
must
that's
be it.
from July of 2000.
The skunk ape. So this is like the equivalent of that one Bigfoot video that's very popular, but it's a skunk ape.
I mean, look at that. I won't say it's definitive because it's obviously a guy in a gorilla suit, but it's pretty definitive.
yeah.
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 Yeah, I've talked to Dave. He, he swears that it was not his buddy in a monkey suit.
Yeah. Well, but I'm still curious. Like, you guys went there for a reason. Like,
Yeah, I think
'cause it's cool.
Well, I've shot like 3 or 4 shows in that part of the Everglades. I think Patrick has too. I forget if we were on a scout or we were shooting one of them, but we just stopped in for an hour.
Okay,
But
gotcha.
I've been there probably 10 times now.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
you go back now because you're like, this place is sweet.
You got to stop there.
Here's the thing.
Love it.
10, 15 minutes from there is Everglades City, which is not a city. Don't be fooled. It's a tiny little town.
Yeah.
There's 2 restaurants there. One of them has one of the most delightful food items in the entire world. It's the one that has the toilet out front. There's like a toilet with plants growing out of it.
Okay.
Don't remember
Is
the
that
name
where
of the
food
town.
comes from?
They have a key lime pie milkshake there. That's it. Camila Street Grill in Everglades City.
Key
They have
lime pie
They have a
milkshake.
key lime pie milkshake at this place.
Yeah.
It is
great.
to die for.
It looks like a nice little place. They got a kind of seafood there, and then you get your nice little
You're
dessert.
looking at it, Kyle. You don't need to Google anything else. It's Camila Street Grill. I'm telling you, 100%. There it is. That's it. Oh,
How far is Miami from Orlando? I'm bad at geography.
very
Very
like
far?
5 hours, 4 or 5 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, why didn't we go when we were at Animal
But
Cup?
it's only like an hour and a half from the Everglades.
What this?
Miami.
Oh, Miami's only an hour. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is an hour from these spots we're talking about. To
Yeah,
Miami.
yeah.
Hour 20, something like that. It's great, man. I'm telling you, it's such a good. What's that highway? Was I right? Was it 41?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You are great.
I got it.
Oh, Jeannie's Blue Crab Cafe. That's where I've always eaten.
There you go.
Yeah.
Dude,
You've
I'm
probably,
telling you.
You've probably eaten there. Click
Oh
on
yeah,
it,
the little
Kyle.
shack on the side of the road. Yeah,
exactly.
I get gator bites when I go there.
Oh, yeah.
What are those? Are those
I've
like
met
corn
Jeannie, too.
fritters?
She's great.
No, you eat gator.
Hopefully she's still
yeah.
alive.
Oh, really?
I've eaten
Joni.
here at least 10 times. Yeah,
Gator, I heard, is pretty good.
it's like chicken.
I had a gator brought at Wiener Schnitzen. What's it called?
What?
Wurstkirchen?
I
Wurstkirchen?
I don't think it was a Wiener Schnitzel.
I said Wiener Schnitzen. You son of a bitch.
There's the gator bites. Next one down. That's
that
gator
looks
bites
yummy.
right there. I'm telling you, man, that part of the country is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
great.
awesome. Yeah, and it's easy. Anybody can do it. If you're in South Florida, take that 41. It's worth the extra drive. There's so many things you can do down there. Great food, Skunk Ape headquarters, and that is your destination detour brought to you by Toyota.
All right, did you guys see the video of the very large, what was believed to be a dog in the video that came out of England?
That's not specific.
It's not enough information, but no.
Okay.
a large dog in England.
What was believed to be a dog.
An unknown creature was filmed out in Normanby, Yorkshire.
Okay.
And it was, in fact, the biggest rat that has ever been recorded on Earth.
No.
Is that true?
Let's see this.
No, I made that part up, but it's a
Let's see
huge
this.
rat.
Also, that's bad because this is where the Yorkshire Terrier is from, and they are ratting dogs.
Oh, so they eat rats? They
No,
get rats?
they were bred to
supposed to
kill
kill
rats.
rats.
They would put them in the
Okay,
rafters
so
of castles.
here's a
That's the
picture-
size of a beaver,
I
by
just
the
see
way.
a
Beaver
bag
in a
of-
plastic bag.
Yeah, I just see. Yeah, what is happening?
22 inches long, the rat.
Holy shit.
I feel
That's not possible. Is that just a regular rat?
Are there more photos?
Why
Kyle?
couldn't they let the rat live and just relocate it? I feel like at that point you're killing like a cow or something.
Yeah,
Well-
it's like a freak.
It probably got hit by a trap. Although I don't think
That's
there's any
true.
trap that would contain that beast.
The
Looks
sewer
like a
rat
dog.
was anything but common, measuring a staggering 55 centimeters long when it was discovered inside the family's home.
My favorite quote is right below that.
Yes.
Is that Splinter from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
But local counselors have raised calls for action. They say the rat is just an example of the area's overflowing rodent population.
I don't
That's
understand
everywhere.
this. But I don't understand this. Just you're literally in Yorkshire. Get more Yorkshire Terriers, the dog that you guys created to kill rats.
I don't
Yeah.
think a Yorkshire Terrier could take that thing on, and that's part of the problem.
My mom had a
You might be
Yorkshire
right.
Terrier, and he was this big.
Yeah, it's
that
big as
rat's
small.
this big.
It
so
is twice the size of a Yorkshire Terrier.
yeah, that's really
But I
interesting.
see the
Gross.
problem has now gotten, I think the real problem is they're so big, they have to breed a whole new breed of dog.
What do you think's going on here? Do you think it's something in the food or in the water?
Oh no, I think that human waste has gotten to the point where there's so much. I mean, not specific.
So you think the
food.
rats are just eating in excess so much
Exactly.
that they're
There's
getting huge?
so much waste. Like they can just go to a dumpster and eat like literally, like a giant Denny's meal worth
Did
of
I
food.
tell you guys about the rat that I had in my wall?
No.
Dude.
No.
So we fucking heard some shit in the wall behind the kitchen cabinet.
Oh man.
That's the worst.
This was like a
place.
while ago. I was
Yeah.
like, God damn it, fuck. And then I'm like, yeah, it's a rat. It's a rat. I can hear it scurrying around in there.
Mhm.
And so I get the pest control company to come out. They move the fridge out. They see where the rat's coming in and out of the house.
Mm.
Oh, and I'd found a couple pieces of rat poop in the kitchen.
Yeah, you did some tracking.
And so he's like, yeah, he's fucking collecting fruit.
Okay.
There were like
What do you
grapes,
mean?
and he was coming into the fucking
Yeah.
house and had a
Why
collection of fruit.
Why didn't you just put a trap out? What did you
Wait.
call an exterminator for?
I didn't know
Okay.
where it was, dude. It was in the
Oh,
wall.
yeah.
We're
fair
not
enough.
all animal people, Forrest. Relax.
You could put a rat trap out.
Maybe they didn't want to kill the rat. Wait. So
I did
All
you're,
right,
want to
go
kill
on,
it.
go on,
I
go
wanted
on.
to
you're
torture
saying
the rat.
You're
I
saying
hated it because it would shake. It was like shaking the fucking
Oh,
cabinets
yeah.
and shit.
I know.
And so we get the trap up in there. He deploys traps.
Yep. Good.
First night I hear it. We're watching TV. Thwap. It looked like the cabinets were about to fall down.
Got him and he's
So I
running with
text
it.
the guy. I'm like, got one. It's like 8:00. He's like, I'll come. So
Oh, that night.
yeah, he came.
Good service.
So he gets it, and me and my wife don't. I'm like, I don't even want to see this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's like they're outside, and I see them laughing.
Yeah.
And he took a picture of the rat,
Uh huh.
and I'm like, was it big? I'm like, what? They're laughing about something.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, it was like this big.
No way.
That's
Yeah.
a big rat.
Depicting basically a football.
Wow.
And I go, oh man. I was like, what's the biggest one you've ever caught? And he makes the same gesture. And I go, is this the biggest one you've ever caught? He goes, oh yeah.
Yeah, wow.
So I had the biggest rat this professional had ever seen
Wow.
living in my wall.
Wow.
Collecting fruits. And he said, he's like, it probably befriended the cat.
No,
That's
that
what he
didn't
said.
happen.
That's what he said.
Wow.
He's
So,
like, they're
dude,
very.
Come on.
There were pieces of dog food. The dog bowl is 70 feet away.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's been running across the
he's
floor.
out there collecting,
My God.
hunting and gathering out there in your living room, man.
Dude, if I had an interior like security camera and I saw that thing raiding the dog
You'd
food
move.
bowl,
You'd
I
leave
would have burned the house down.
Yeah. Dude, pro tip, not a sponsor, but I'll tell you guys, you know the rat problem at my house.
Yeah.
Like
You
you've
have them
been
in the trees.
Yeah, so we have tons of rats because we have the barn where we store all the animal
Yeah.
food, Peter.
Big outdoor thing going
Yeah,
on.
and so literally last night I went out with the pellet gun and I shot like 6 of them, because they've gotten bad again recently. But until recently, this is just a tip for you guys, not a sponsor or anything. There's a product called Moose.
Mhm.
I don't like the chemicals and the pesticides and
Right.
stuff, right? We have guinea fowl and we have turkeys and all the birds and
Yeah.
animals. The kids, my kids are feral. They'll eat pesticide. They're dumb.
Yeah.
But I found this product. A company called Bug MD makes this thing called Vamoose, and it's made from essential oils. In fact, maybe Kyle can figure it out. And they figured out that the certain combination of essential oils
Yeah.
is actually a rodent repellent. So they make these little scented bags, and we put them in by our barn
Yeah.
where the food is, and the rats won't go in the barn.
That's great.
It
just
actually
hate it.
works.
Yeah, no, I believe it, dude.
But it's
Those-
like
They
I'm
hate
not-
the smell.
They hate
Yeah.
the smell. This thing, I
Like
guess.
like an ex-girlfriend's perfume.
Yeah, but it's not like I'm not going to kill my kids or my animals or anything. It
Yeah.
just keeps the rats away. It's really great, dude. So put one on your wall. Just
Why
to-
don't-
Oh, these fuckers are gone. Trust me. It's
yeah, okay.
It's been a year. I told him, I was like, give me the Fritz Bernays. Go everywhere.
Yeah,
Go
just do
everywhere
it.
and
Yeah.
seal everything where a rat could come in. I can't have another rat. And he, by the way,
Bernays.
discovered that there was a skunk that was trying to rip a hole through my roof.
So he
What's
patched
the matter
that
with
up.
Lemley not doing his job?
She's fucking old, man.
Yeah.
She's old.
You've really made it confusing because everybody doesn't know. Is Lemley a non-binary? Because nobody knows the gender. People call
I
him him,
changed
her,
Lemley's gender to female about 6 years ago.
but it is in fact he was born a male.
Lemley was assigned female at birth.
So Lemley's always been a
Assigned.
female cat.
Correct.
A sign.
I was told that I was receiving a male cat.
That's why. All right, I was always
And
wondering.
then there was like, oh, surprise, it's not.
Oh, that's
So then I just raised Lemley as a boy.
I'm still really
Very
picturing.
progressive cat.
So this rat had just a fruit bowl in your wall.
Yeah, and a cornucopia. It had a smorgasbord.
and like probably was offering the cat like treats to keep it away.
You think Lems was coming by and the rat's just like rolling a
I
grape
do.
out
The
to him?
exterminator even said he's probably like befriended your cat. He's probably
Bro.
doing food offerings.
No, that's
dude.
nonsense.
Can't have a rat in the house, man.
No, it's really gross.
By the way, very expensive house, and it's just funny to me. Like it doesn't matter what fucking you pay for your house.
Nah.
There is always problems.
Always,
it will
dude.
never be good.
There's condos in New York City that are worth $100 million overlooking Central Park. They have the same cockroaches
Yeah.
as,
Oh, yeah.
the
Absolutely.
shitholes.
I'll just
Absolutely.
Google New York City.
But by the way, also I was saying, dude, the rat problems are in every city. Like, so when people are complaining about rat problems, like when I was in Chicago, I
Holy
would
shit.
see giant rats just in the streets fucking running around. I'm like, okay,
Kyle,
this is
what have
normal.
you found here? What is
Wow.
this?
Okay.
What is going
So-
on here?
So if you're just listening, Kyle has just pulled up a photo. Peter, can you describe that photo on the right?
There is what looks like Homer Simpson with a tiger's head peeking out a window at a guy, NYPD officer who has spelunked down the side of a house and is looking directly into a fat tiger's eyes.
And is
That's in
holding
the
a
window.
rifle. Don't forget that part.
he
While
is
wearing a hard hat.
He's
Yes.
hanging off the side of a building with a rifle, and there's a 430-pound tiger trying to get through the window to kill
What
him.
the
And
hell is
allegedly,
going
this
on?
is in Harlem, according to that Instagram post.
What's going on, Kyle?
This is a picture that Tommy loves. And
do that.
yeah, it's just a picture of a tiger, someone that was living in someone's New York apartment. At
Oh
one
my
point.
God, that was just living there like
That's
with
it.
the owner?
Yeah.
This is, remember in the other pod where I was like, don't think that there aren't, what were we talking about? Mountain lions
Hyenas.
in
Yes.
upstate New York or
Yeah.
hyenas. And this is the same thing. This guy went to friggin' South Carolina and bought himself a tiger, guaranteed. Look at this.
Oh,
That's a lion.
That is a lion. Can you imagine what this guy's apartment smelled like?
So what? How did they find out about this thing? And like, oh, he's living in like the tub. Okay, now there's an alligator.
What is happening in this video? NYPD officer recounts capturing a 400-pound tiger in New York City apartment.
So the guy must have gotten scared and called the cops.
I'm guessing someone saw it out that window.
Yeah.
If I saw it, I'd be like, "What? I wouldn't
I mean,
call
it's
the
New York
cops."
City. You know, you're walking around, and you look up at the buildings, and there's a tiger pressed up against.
By the way,
glass.
roaring
you
at you. There's not a
imagine?
piece of glass known to man that can contain a tiger that wants to get
I
out.
want to
Not a
know.
tiger that
was
fat.
that his owner with a broken arm?
That was him.
Oh, he died. Oh, he's a so he lived to 19. Ming, Tiger of Harlem. So it's actually like pretty famous, loved by many. Interesting. So this seemed to be not like a.
Well, he was loved by many once he went to the zoo. I'm
Okay.
certain. I don't think they're implying that people would swing by the
But
apartment
listen,
and say hi to him.
I'm so
He was
happy.
born in Minnesota.
I'm so happy that they rescued him. They put him in the zoo or the sanctuary, and he led a nice long life. That's great.
It
Great
is
end to his story.
It's just insane what people do.
The picture is bananas.
Dude, animal hoarding is one of the most revolting things. And it's like a real thing.
Ask this guy. He worked on an animal hoarding show.
Did you really?
It was my first executive producer job.
What was it? Was it the hoarding show? The one that was on like TLC?
No, it was just
Hoarders? I think
No,
it
it was back. Animal Planet asked the company that made Intervention. They were like, "What's our intervention?"
Uh-huh.
When Intervention was like crushing.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, we could do like animal hoarding intervention." And so then my agent called and was like, "Hey," because I hadn't been a showrunner yet.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Got this job. You got to move up to Vancouver."
Oh, no way. It was in Vancouver?
Yeah, so I moved to Vancouver for 7 months and made the animal hoarding show.
Wait, is there a lot of animal hoarding specifically in Vancouver?
No,
What-
it was
give
being-
me, you know more about this subject than I do. Please tell me more.
It was being produced out of Vancouver as
Okay.
a co-production with a Canadian company to take advantage of tax credits.
Smart.
But they were allowed to bring in an American showrunner.
So was it just people with tons of cats, or did you get like, you know?
Yeah, give us the grimiest, grossest.
Definitely quite a few dog hoarders, a couple cat hoarders. One guy who was hoarding chickens that lived in his house with him.
Oh, can you
Oh my
imagine the
God.
smell in there?
Just constant. They shit like every 5
Bro,
minutes.
my son.
Yeah, one
just-
guy had like 15 or 20 bull mastiffs
Ugh.
or mastiffs.
God.
My son's raising. I just want to dog like this for 1 second. He's raising 3 chicks that he hatched from our chickens
Yeah.
right now.
Okay.
And so to raise them, you put like a brood lamp down and you put them in a cardboard box, you know, and you change the paper every day.
Yeah.
They fucking stink, dude.
They already
Our
stink.
laundry room smells so bad right now. And you know, it's fine when he changes the paper, but then by 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it stinks again.
Because they're just shitting every
They just
10 minutes.
shit every like. I can't imagine having. That's 2 chicks that are literally this big,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
3 he has now.
Yeah.
I can't imagine having 15 chickens in a house.
Yeah.
The smell must have been outrageous.
I didn't go to any of the shoots, thankfully. Because I just stayed there and coordinated stuff and I didn't have to go.
Yeah.
2 camera guys bitten by dogs during the shoot.
Jeez.
But yeah, I mean, the like, 15 mastiffs living in a garage.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I-
Most of the people just wanted help and wanted, what the show did was help them find homes for the animals without getting euthanized.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good though. And if
then
you're
cleaned their house.
and if you're sort of
that's
turning
great.
yourself in, where you're like, look, I've got in over my head here.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of admirable.
But yeah, there was one moment from the show as a cat hoarder, and she had over 100 cats.
Oh my God.
And
How many Kindler boxes?
probably not that
None.
many.
0.
But they, the cleanup crew was like doing their thing. It was like they'd remove the animals and then they were cleaning the house.
Yeah.
And like she had this sofa with an ottoman, and they lifted up the ottoman, and there was a fucking family of possums living under the ottoman
No.
inside the
my
house that the lady
goodness.
didn't know about.
Wow. Well, 100 cats. How the hell are you going to know what other like,
She's just like, look at
critters
those
run around
cats.
in it?
Yeah.
They look weird. I
Ugh.
thought I heard some weird hissing noises.
Dude, it's funny because I feel like there's a lot of people that are. This is going to come out the wrong way and upset some people, but they're almost like reptile hoarders, but they're not really, because most reptiles, like most snakes and stuff, can live in a shoebox, right?
Yeah.
And I don't agree with keeping them that way, but lots of people do. They make reptile racks that you can just rack your snakes and stuff in.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I
check it
didn't
out.
know
Look
that.
up like a snake rack, Kyle. It's like a very common way to do it. Like you breed them in these racks and things, because snakes don't really need a lot of space. So you can literally buy these racks that you can have 100 snakes in, 200.
Wow.
Look at that. So
Yeah.
those are full-time enclosures. The animals just live in that rack.
Mm-hmm.
But that to me,
Damn.
like that's normal. That's not uncommon at all to have a rack like that and to have, some of those will have 3 animals in them.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
are-
in each of those.
Like, are you just kind of collecting at that point? Like, so what we're looking at is a picture of a rack with probably 200 cubbies in it.
yeah, right. But that
Like, are you playing with each snake every day?
No.
Or like you're trying to breed
and
them
I
and
don't
sell them.
I mean that is definitely a thing and people do that and you have a snake room like that and you breed them and you sell them but it just to me and I'm different to, like I have plenty of animals as you guys know, mostly rescue animals, but where's the joy in that?
there is none.
It's collecting, dude.
Because there's
Yeah.
no display. Do you know what I mean? Like the
Right.
reason I love my animals that we have, like our turtle tanks and our snake tank, is there's a display.
yeah.
And it's like I will watch the turtle tank when I eat breakfast like I'm watching TV.
Sure.
I'll sit there, I'll feed them with the kids. That's just work.
Yeah,
You're
dude,
just
100%.
cleaning that
You're
every
cleaning
day and you're not
shit.
enjoying it.
Yeah,
like,
you're a zookeeper.
There are. I realize as I get older, there are a lot of things I will never understand that other people do.
Such as?
And that's that. I mean, this,
Oh,
for example.
but could you understand keeping like one big beautiful terrarium with a snake or a lizard or something like that? I mean, you
can.
had your hermit crab.
No, I can. And the joy I got out of the hermit crab was watching it thrive, like
Right.
trying to like give it an environment where I could like watch kind of
Yep.
the beauty of life
it do
evolve,
well.
like. And then there's like something like this, where as Pat said, it's like you're collecting animals, and that's like what I'm saying. Like it's a totally different mindset. Like you're collecting stamps of different colors or something,
Yeah. Yeah.
And so there's some things I'll just never understand, like
Kyle,
math.
what
People who like math, they are the
love math.
worst. Oh,
Kyle,
sorry.
Kyle, what did you get? You just got something, didn't you? Pet?
Yeah, I have 2 Iberian newts.
Let me see what these look like.
They're very cool. In fact, can you show your photo of your tank? He like scaped a beautiful tank.
It's about time you got some animals.
And they're
You've been on
albinos. Yours are albino
a-
ones.
you've
That
been
is
an
correct.
Integral part of a animal podcast for 3 years.
Kyle's
Yep.
got 2 of these
I
guys.
have 3 fish tanks, and these are
Wait, you
now
have
in one of
3
them.
fish tanks now?
Yeah.
Oh, he's lost it. He's lost the
Yeah,
plot.
he's
hoarding.
He's hoarding.
Well, get him
remember
on the show.
When we went to the reptile show, I was trying to convince Kyle to get some frogs.
That's right. I do
and
remember that.
he thought about it. But he's like, I can't have the responsibility.
Yep.
So
That's smart.
let me
Good.
just ask you.
Yep.
Did you get a girlfriend and then decide that you could bring on some pets because you're settling down?
No. Frogs seem like more work than fish to me.
Okay.
Did you or did you not get a girlfriend though?
Are you or are you not settling down?
No. But you've really taken to the aquascaping thing.
I enjoy
Have
it.
you not?
Yeah, I like it.
So
Yeah.
what's the joy you get out of this?
It's like living art. It's like
Well,
a-
do you know what aquascaping is? Are you guys familiar with that term?
Not
I
exactly,
mean,
but
I can
Like,
imagine.
pull
it's
up Mark Chen.
context.
Pull up
Designing-
Mark Chen.
designing cool aquariums. I
Yeah,
would
but
imagine.
it's like a big thing in its own field, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
totally get it. Go to his Instagram. This guy Mark is
I
he's a
love
friend of
looking at
mine.
this stuff.
He builds
Yeah.
the most insane terrariums and aquariums you've ever seen. Like that's in somebody's house.
Yeah, what's the maintenance on that? How many hours a week?
I don't know.
somebody
I think
is
they make
paid
them
to do it. So
I think
it's
they
not
make
like,
them pretty self-sufficient because the plants filter the water. The water. I don't know.
That's
I mean,
part of the art.
I think for something like this, you could probably get away with like 1 hour a week.
I agree.
Really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's the other thing that you don't get that I think Kyle's clicked onto, and I'm not as I haven't done what Kyle's done yet, but it becomes incredibly meditative.
Yeah.
So you're like
Sure.
clipping your plants and you're fiddling
Sure.
with your tank. And that's what my son and I do with our fish tank. We're fiddling with it all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, let's move that rock there and we should add this kind of fish and let's change the filter setup. And it's just like it's a meditative thing that you fiddle with that is living art.
I
There is
s-
something really nice to that.
I saw the other day, and you could probably look this up, Kyle. I think it was a
You're
box.
fiddling with your son?
Oh, well, what did Peter say in the other one?
He said
Something
he was
about it.
pushing it into his son.
I wanted to beat it into his brain. But yeah, I said pushing into his butt by accident. No, but I saw a picture of it was either 1,000 or 1,000+ year old bonsai tree, dude.
So cool.
And could you imagine like the work and like the passing down and the delicacy as that thing gets older of just
No.
like,
They're hard to keep alive.
Yeah.
And like you have to prune them to just the right trimmage, and you have to make sure they get the
Constantly.
perfect moisture.
Fromage.
Imagine if it dies
No.
on your watch 1,000 years later. How devastating! You might KO yourself. I think.
Oh yeah. Where is that? In like a temple?
It's got to be.
That one is. There's a
Japan.
few, dude. There's multiple that are like over 300-400 years old, which is just incredible to me. I've said this before on the podcast, like looking at a sequoia, like a giant sequoia or something that's been there
Yeah.
for 1,000 years. You're like, this thing was there through like the Civil War.
Seen
This thing was there
everything.
through like
Yeah.
the Dark Ages.
Yep.
Like, and it's just like wild to think. And
crazy.
probably the mushroom fungus communication network that's underground that I
mycelium.
don't even see has been like.
There's sequoia in Yosemite that are pre-Christ.
That's so
Yeah.
wild, dude. Oh man, humans just like have constructed this whole history, anyways.
Hey,
Pre-Christ.
Kyle, let's play a game.
Hey, that's new. I like that
I like
a
that.
lot.
That's nice.
Was
Very
that
nice.
MK? Did
What do
MK
you
make
got,
that?
Ken?
This is the weird
Yeah,
animal
maybe.
laws game.
Oh, I love this game.
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
that's a good
Explain how it works for the new listener.
There's a sentence here that Edwin either found on the internet or made up,
Uh-huh.
and it's a law or a fake law around the world. And you guys are gonna guess, is this
Sure.
True
I've never
or
gotten
fake?
one wrong.
Let's go.
All
It
right.
could be.
First one. In Alaska, it is illegal to wake a sleeping bear to take a photograph.
100%. This is the law because
Yeah,
that's
that
ridiculous.
should
Why
be-
would anybody
It
do that?
should be a law.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's not even tough.
3 for true, and I'm going to say that this was a law made because some idiot did it. Like they crawled into a den and started taking selfies.
He's,
and then they're
he's
like,
happy
"Can't
to
do that
press the
anymore."
ant button. He's gonna. Okay,
Ah,
good.
we're
Is it
right.
ding, ding,
We're all
ding?
This is a
right.
true law. Yeah, it says this is a real Alaskan law aimed at preventing dangerous encounters with bears.
So this is
Voila.
where the
People pull off
human-
the side of the road.
Yeah.
And they go, hey, hey bear. Yeah.
Wait, speaking of, really quick dog leg from the game. Kyle, pull up the thing that I sent in our WhatsApp group this morning from Yosemite.
Oh, this is great.
Did you look
I
at it?
didn't
Yeah,
see
of
it.
course
Like
I looked at it.
Watch
It's
this,
fantastic.
Pat. This is insane. So I always think of bison. No, it's up. I always think of bison as being pretty docile.
Yeah.
Look at this. Here they are crossing the road.
Oh,
Boom!
bam!
Oh my goodness.
like a full on football tackle charge.
If you're one of those people thinking about getting out of the car to take a selfie with a bison, watch this video.
Dude, another bison. So how much do they weigh? First of all, 1,000, 500,
more.
several thousand.
several
pounds.
thousand. Damn.
And he just moved him like 10 feet.
And I
Kyle's
love-
just giggling, dude. He likes his video.
I was Kyle. Were you giggling because at the end the other bison just kind of like took his lumps and like sulked away?
I mean, yeah. Well, one, it's a crazy video, but yeah, that bison just could not care less. Honestly,
Yeah,
that it
he's just
got
like,
punted
okay.
across the field.
He's
Dude,
like, I'm okay over here. I'll
the
just be
sheer
over here now.
power of that's crazy.
Oh
But,
my god,
dude.
you could probably turn a car over.
for sure. But anyway, this plays into what Pat was just saying of the people going, hey, bison.
Yeah. Hey, stupid bison.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Yeah. 1 point across the board. The next
right.
one is in the city of Melbourne, Australia, you are not allowed to have a dog in your car unless doing a hook turn.
Does anybody know what a hook turn is?
A U-turn?
Unfortunately, I do know what a hook turn is.
What is it?
Look, you've heard me express my displeasure with Australia on this podcast many times.
I don't know why it's so funny. Like,
Because they
it's- I
just
don't
do
even-
everything so stupidly there. And a hook turn is the dumbest thing. Okay, so imagine you're turning left.
Okay.
A hook turn, which is the only way you can turn in the city, is instead of being in the left lane to turn left,
Yeah.
you have to be in the right lane to turn left. So all the other cars are going past you,
That
and then you have to
is-
turn from the furthest out lane.
and you have to wait for all the other cars.
Kyle, I know this because Kyle nearly got into a terrible accident while we were shooting a Shark Week show there. Is it not the dumbest driving thing you have ever seen in your life?
It
really
sounds-
dumb.
It sounds very dangerous.
It's really
Look,
stupid.
this is a hook turn. So, yeah, Kyle's showing an animation of it. So that would be a normal turn, but no,
Oh,
in
you go
Melbourne,
into this little lane.
you have to pull into the stupid box in the middle of the intersection.
wow.
And then just like maybe the light will change for you or maybe it won't. No one knows. And that's
where
how,
that other? Oh, the other car was going straight.
bro, it's
Dude,
insanely crazy that somebody was like, here's a good way to navigate.
but it's also like
I gotta
you-
look at stats on this.
it's crazy.
It's also like you clearly like are intentionally trying to make it so people that aren't from here do not want to drive here.
I was stopped in the middle of the road and like honked at, yelled at, like
It makes
almost crashed.
no sense
It's
at all.
crazy. I have enough trouble with a roundabout, or I did. Now I understand them because they're
Just
more prevalent.
who's the idiot engineer that was like, okay, here's the thing. We want to turn right. We're going to make him go all the way to the left.
Yeah. So
What into oncoming traffic, into a little box in the center, and
That's
then just wait
wild.
there.
I don't care what is said here. Kyle is in the city of Melbourne, you aren't allowed to have a dog in your car unless you're doing a hook turn.
It
That's what
can't
it
be
says.
real.
So you just have to be doing a continuous hook turn.
That's what it
can't
says.
be real.
So it's not possible that could be a law. How?
No.
So you have to drive to get to the hook turn, and then a dog magically appears.
Hops in.
No,
It
it's
hops
a false
in.
law.
It
It's
jumps
a lie.
in.
False law.
I mean,
What
if this
is
is
Edwin
true,
thinking?
but listen,
He's trying to
dude,
trick us.
No, but it's so convoluted. Like, how could he think of this?
Because he was in the backseat of the car when Kyle nearly died while we were doing a
He
hook
was?
turn. Yeah.
Okay,
All
all
right.
right.
So this is a jab at Kyle.
All right, I'm gonna say false.
It's false.
Also, it's ludicrous.
Yeah, this is false.
Yeah,
How
of
could he
course it is.
think that we would think that was a real thing?
I think he
How
probably just
old is
wanted us
Edwin?
to talk about
Is
hook
Edwin like
turns.
13?
Yes. I think he just wanted us to talk about hook turns.
All right. Well,
funny.
it worked. It worked, and it got Forrest very angry.
Use
It's
AI next time
so
to come up
dumb.
with your prompt.
All right, 2 points across the board.
Okay.
Next is in Switzerland, it's against the law to own just one guinea pig since they can get lonely.
I like this. I think this is true because Switzerland is the happiest place on earth, according to studies.
And they don't want sad guinea pigs?
They don't want sad.
They don't want
guinea
sad
pigs.
anything.
Nope.
Yeah, I also think this is true.
Just
and I kinda
because
like it.
we're all tied, I'm going to go false.
It is true.
Yes.
I thought it was as well, but I
Take a
was
1
trying to
If you
point.
fall
buy
ahead.
a guinea pig, you got to get at least 2.
Yeah.
It
How can
says
you get
here
3?
that Swiss laws consider guinea pigs as social animals that must have companionship.
I love
Do
that.
you think that you can buy a singular guinea pig at the store?
Like you're like, look, I've already got one.
Yeah.
You got to like swindle them. It'd be like, listen.
Do you have to lie to the clerk and say, I
Or
have
one just died.
one just died. I have 4 at home. Even
I
though,
think you do.
Yeah, you can. I think you have to prove it.
so
Yeah, I think you
what
have to prove it.
happens if you show up with the little cage and the bedding and the thing, and you're like, just that one guinea pig? They're like, no, you have to buy 2. You're like, well, I have more at home.
I think you
really
have to
think
show
that-
a picture.
Yeah. I really do think that they would enforce that. I think they would be like, no, you can't just buy one unless you prove it.
My buddy Lucas went to the fish shop the other day. He's setting up a puffer fish tank.
Oh, those are sweet.
It's dope. His tank's awesome. And he goes to the clerk and he goes, can I get those 3 puffer fish? And she goes, how big's your tank? He goes, 40 gallons. She goes, nope. He's like, I'm sorry,
Really?
what? She's like, I can only sell you 2.
Wow.
And he's like, why? And she's like, well, you can't have 3 puffer fish in a 40-gallon tank. They require 20 gallons per fish. He's like, I have 8 in there already, lady. He's like, do you want to sell me those fish or not? And so he ended up walking out. She wouldn't sell him the puffer fish.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that true that they need 20 gallons?
No, it's bullshit.
Okay.
I got a little quip similar to that, except I walked away in the positive. I went to get, and I didn't know
A
this.
tattoo.
No, you
Tattoo.
can't. No, on my American Airlines flight, you can't get. I went to the back because I fell asleep during service, and I was like very looking for. It was my birthday on the flight, and I was looking forward to the alcohol. And so my kids were a nightmare. I was like, okay, so I go back, and I'm like, can I get 2 bottles of wine? And she's like, I can only sell you 1. And I'm like, but could I get 2?
Yeah.
And she goes, literally with hardly any fighting, she just goes, I'll charge you for 1. You can have a free one. And I was like, thank you. And then
Did you drop that it was your birthday?
Not that time.
Okay.
But I went back a
But when
second
he went
time.
back
you went to the
35
front.
seconds later,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I did. I went back because I don't even want to get into it, but no second service was done. So I went back. I wasn't mad. I was like happy. I was like, oh, good. Don't do a second service. Who the fuck needs a second service? Like, just let people call you.
Well, they
I-
were out of napkins and paper cups.
So I go back there, and the second time I go back, it's always like so cozy in the back of the plane where they're
It's
at.
a nice setup.
There's
back
like
there.
a blue light, like it's loud, the engine, And so I'm like, hey, can I still order wine? No, I'm very like humble and nice about it.
Sure.
When you're nice to them, they're nice. And she goes, I'm like, could I get 2? I asked for, and she goes, yeah. And she's like, gets it. She had to like fumble with the cart, gets it out. And in my mind, I'm like, she's gonna give it to me for free. I know she is. And literally, she goes, just take it. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
So
Big W.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that happens. It's like a 60% chance
It-
that you're getting something free.
it really is.
All depends on
I
your
think
attitude.
I've only paid
Attitude.
for alcohol on a plane maybe once ever.
Well,
They
you're
give
a
it to
pussy.
hook you up.
Always.
You probably had just 1 drink.
So
right?
I used to tip.
Just kidding.
They won't take it anymore. They must have cracked down.
They won't take a tip.
Yeah, that was smart.
No, I
know
used
that.
to always tip like either $5 or $10, especially on a long flight.
Yep.
Just when they would give me my first drink.
Yeah.
And
That's smart because then you're set up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
They don't
love you.
charge-
They don't.
They do not charge you for another drink.
They don't care.
But they don't fucking take it anymore.
No, they want you. They want to get all that shit off the plane, is what I think I realized. They don't want anything left over. So if they're like, they got to take more stuff off. And one more quick airport tip. I know we're doing an animal podcast, and I know you hate that, Pat.
No, you have to edit it out, Kyle.
I love saying it every podcast.
No, it has to be edited out.
Upsets him.
It's
so
an
much.
adventure and wildlife and
If
traveling
it makes
podcast.
it into the
also.
show, I'm quitting the show.
All right, so
And no
here's
one
something
will
else I
care.
realized. Have you guys ever had to use the luggage carriers in the airport?
Yeah, all the
Carts?
time.
Okay, so
every time.
So I've never. Well, you guys, yeah, you travel with equipment and all these things. You need to go around in the cart, and so like I've only traveled with my kids 3 or 4 times now, and we've tried to keep it minimal. This time we had to use the carts, and so I realized though, you got to pay. It's like $7 to $12 to rent the cart.
Yeah.
But there is always a fucking cart somewhere, whether it's in the parking garage or just loose.
Yeah, but are you willing to go hunt for it?
No, it's not hunting. You always run into one within, like, I would say 5 minutes of walking. I mean, if you're doing business, going the business account anyways, like, I'm furious fucking having to pay $7 for a goddamn luggage cart when I've already done all this other shit. But I didn't know, so I was like, I was going to pay for it. And I like looked over and it was like a video game. It was like every time I needed a power boost, there was an available luggage cart for me to throw.
Just
and
sitting there.
My kid would sit on it and I got to ride him.
Peter going to Chicago is like
I know.
event.
It was an
It's
event.
as if he traversed the ice sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're proud of you.
All
Yeah,
I'm
good job.
saying, all I'm fucking saying, assholes, is that there will
2
be
light strikes
a
and he's
free
hammered.
a free available luggage cart if you just keep walking for 5 more minutes.
Kyle, what's the score on the quiz?
It's
Oh,
all
yeah.
tied up 3-3-3.
Let's
playing
do
a
one
game.
more.
Let's do
All
it.
right.
Yeah.
This
This
is
one's
for-
worth 25 points.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
Yep. In South Carolina, horses may not be kept in bathtubs.
Okay.
That's false. That's a trickery. You can put as many horses as you want in your tub. That's my statement.
I'm trying to think, why would this be
Yeah.
a thing?
Someone did it. I think it's false. I think South Carolina probably doesn't have as many animal laws.
It's so simple that I think like he made it up. So I'm gonna. Well, we all do. All right, I go true.
It's all right. We can do one more.
All right, I go false.
It's true.
It's a
true.
law.
God damn it! I
Wow.
should. Fuck you.
This is true. Yeah.
the reason?
It says this is part of a series of quirky laws in South Carolina about keeping animals in unusual places. That's all.
Fair enough.
Fuck it.
Kyle,
Yep.
give us one more for all the marbles. Take your pick.
Do number 8.
All right, let's go with 8. In Zimbabwe, it is profuse. Wow.
Prohibited.
You're good. You got it. Keep going. Try again.
Yikes.
First day.
Start from the scratch.
In Zimbabwe, it is prohibited to refuse water to a thirsty donkey.
How do you know it's thirsty?
It's parched lips. Its mouth is making sounds.
First thing you said to me at the beginning of the podcast.
It sounds like shenanigans to me. I'm going to say it's false. And I'm from there. I have no idea.
True.
I'm just wondering how you know a fucking donkey's thirsty. I mean, like if a donkey comes up to you and is like licking,
I think it's like if you have private land and a donkey wanders up to your water supply.
Yeah, you have to allow them to drink.
Yeah.
I got to go false. This is nonsense.
It is true.
Yes.
All right.
All right,
Patrick
Pat's
takes the
winner.
game.
8 to 3.
Yep.
All right.
Yep,
All right.
he's way ahead.
Yeah.
He pulled
Congratulations.
Way ahead. Good game. Love the game. Kyle's leaving right as we're going to wrap up.
That's okay. We can do it.
He has no idea.
Well,
No,
we could do
we
the
need the
wrap
jingle.
up thing.
We need the jingle.
No, we do the jingle after.
Okay.
So you go to wildtimes.club/info. Dude, we do 6 podcasts a month. A lot of people only think we do 2.
Yep.
We do 6.
Yeah,
we do 6
That's
every
many.
single month.
That's many.
And we make sure that they are all done every month and no bullshit. We have like 200 podcast library there behind the Patreon and the Apple, and you can get it on Spotify everywhere now. So
Subscribe.
Go to Wild, go.
TW Tug. What does that stand for?
What is
Wild Times
Underground?
Underground.
The
That's
Wild
it.
Times Underground.
The
That's
Wild
right.
Times Underground.
Wildtimes.club.
Hundreds of pods you haven't heard.
Literally.
Evergreen.
Like 200 plus. I think we've done more than we have public ones. 5 years. 5 years. We've done over 500 podcasts in 5 years. Go
Wow.
check out the library.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.
Hey, if you're still listening, put your own animal law that you think should be a real law in the comments.
Oh, I
That's
love
good.
that.
I'd love to read some of those
Do that.
out loud.
Please do
Make
that.
an animal law.
Let's
Let's
remember
rally
to
for
read
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.